So you're thinking about moving to Reston, Virginia, but you're not quite sure where to start your research. Well, you just came across the absolute best video possible because this will be the ultimate guide to living in Reston, Virginia. In this video, I'm gonna share with you map views. We're gonna look at Reston Town Center. We're gonna dive into the style of homes. We're gonna look at the beautiful picturesque lakes of Reston, plus fantastic drone footage of Reston all throughout the video and so much more. So sit back, relax, because we're getting started right now. Boom! Hey everybody, it's David, your favorite realtor, and welcome back to another video. Reston, Virginia. I'm super excited about this week's video, and I was looking at my YouTube channel. It's been almost 2 years since I did a full-fledged Reston, Virginia video, and I've noticed a huge uptake of folks relocating to the Reston, Virginia area, and a lot of things have changed in the past 2 years, so I figured why not make a brand new Reston, Virginia video. And my goal with this video is to make it the only Reston, Virginia video that you're gonna need to watch. So let's get it started right now, and we cannot talk about Reston without first talking about the history of Reston. So Reston was founded by Robert E. Simon back in 1964. So how did Robert E. Simon come up with the name for Reston? Well, he took his initials, R-E-S, and then added T-O-N at the end. Now he could have added town, but then it would have been Rest Town. It doesn't have the same ring as Reston does. So Robert E. Simon's vision for Reston was to have a self-contained community that combined green space, residential, and commercial development. And let's just say his vision came to fruition, with the highlight of Reston coming back in 2018 when Money Magazine ranked Reston as the best place to live in the whole state of Virginia because of its parks, lakes, career opportunities, numerous shopping and dining opportunities in Reston Town Center, and so much more. Next thing you need to know about living in Reston is gonna be the location. So Reston is gonna be a suburb of Washington, D.C. It's gonna be located in Fairfax County. It's gonna be right next to Great Falls, Oakton, and Herndon. Reston is gonna be about 6 miles away from Dulles International Airport. So if you have to travel a lot for work or just like to travel for vacations, super convenient having the airport in your backyard. And then Reston is gonna be about 22 miles away from Washington, D.C. One of the best parts about the location of Reston, it's a pretty central location. So you have the Dulles Toll Road going right through Reston, and in one direction will take you straight into Ashburn, Leesburg, and the rest of Loudoun County, and the other direction on the toll road take you straight into Tysons. Then the Route 66 will take you straight into DC. So if you happen to have a job that requires you to travel to many different areas in Northern Virginia, then you cannot go wrong with living in Reston. Next on the list is Reston Town Center, also known as RTC. So Reston Town Center is a mixed-use development which features high-rise luxury condos, retail, ton of fantastic restaurants, office buildings, grocery stores, and so much more. Which is why, in my mind, Reston Town Center is a city in itself. Also, Reston Town Center always has a lot of events. They'll have concerts there. I've seen 5K walks for like charity. If you're a foodie, you're absolutely gonna love the Taste of Reston, where they have these little food tents all throughout Reston Town Center. I've seen boot camp workouts, and during the winter time, they have the ice skating ring, which the kiddos absolutely love. So there's literally something for everybody in Reston Town Center, and Reston Town Center will always have a special place in my heart. I worked in Reston Town Center for almost 10 years, between like 2005 and 2015. I met my wife in Reston Town Center. A lot of my friends who I'm still friends with to this day, I met in Reston Town Center. So you know it, I absolutely love Reston Town Center. In fact, when I was getting drone footage for this video in Reston Town Center, I was this close to saying, forget this video, I'm gonna go grab a nice steak dinner, have some drinks, and have a good old time. And then I remembered I'm not 30 years old anymore. I have a wife and a newborn baby at home, so I need to finish up this video and get my butt back home. Also, Reston Town Center features a lot of luxury high-rise condos, so a lot of people actually live in Reston Town Center, they work in Reston Town Center, and they play in Reston Town Center. And now it's finally open after years of delay. The Reston Town Center Metro Station is finally open. And the new Metro Station is a game changer for Reston Town Center, especially if you happen to live in the town center, and let's say you work in Arlington, for example. Now it's just a short walk to the train station, take it straight to Arlington, take it straight back. You literally do not need to own a car if you live in Reston Town Center. So when you move to Reston or even the areas right around Reston, there's a 100% chance you'll be spending some time in Reston Town Center. But please make sure I get that invite to Morton's the Steakhouse when you do go. Now, as much as I love making YouTube videos about living right here in Northern Virginia, what I love even more is helping folks just like you relocate to Northern Virginia. So if you've been thinking about moving to the area, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me email. Just know I got your back when you're moving to Northern Virginia. Next on the list is the price and style of homes you'll find right here in Reston. So Reston features many different style of homes and some very unique homes as well that you're really only gonna find in Reston. And one of the most common style homes you'll find in Reston is the contemporary style single family home. Now I will say this about the homes in Reston, they're gonna be a little bit older, especially if you compare it to like towns in Loudoun County. In fact, 64% of all the homes in Reston were built before the year 1985. But don't worry, if you like a much newer home, you can still find some new construction townhomes. So the average sales price of a home in Reston comes out to $585,000. Now, if you compare that to Northern Virginia as a whole, where the average sales price is about $750,000, you can see it's way less on average to live in Reston compared to the region as a whole. But then you're probably thinking to yourself, David, why is it way less expensive to live in Reston compared to the rest of Northern Virginia? Now, that average sales price of $585,000, it is definitely misleading. Let me explain. 34% of all the homes in Reston are condos, and a lot of those condos are well under $400,000, which really lowers the average sales price of a home in Reston. Now, if you look at townhomes and single-family homes in Reston, those prices can be more in line with the rest of Northern Virginia as a whole. So let's look into the price ranges. So condos in Reston, they start off in the low $200,000 price range. That'd be like a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, maybe 800 square foot condo, probably built in the 60s or 70s, all the way up to well over $1 million. This would be a luxury condo in a high-rise building in Reston Town Center, probably 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, over 2,000 square feet. Now, the average sales price of a townhouse in Reston comes out to $629,000. And they're gonna start off in the low $400,000 price range. That'll be like a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,100 square foot townhouse, probably built in the 70s or 80s. And they go all the way up to $1.3 million. Now this would be a brand new construction townhouse with an elevator and a rooftop terrace. Now the average sales price of a single family home in Reston comes out to $967,000. And they're gonna start off in the low $500,000 price range, probably 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,100 square feet, built in the 60s, 70s, or 80s, all the way up to $1.85 million. Now this would be a 5,000 square foot home, 5 bedrooms, 5 baths, maybe even be right on the water. Now if you come to me and say, hey David, I want a single family home in Reston, built after the year 2015, well, you're probably not gonna find it. I did my research and I was only able to find 9 single family homes in Reston built after the year 2007. So if you want a newer home, you got to look in other parts of Northern Virginia. But if you want a very unique contemporary style single family home that you're not gonna be able to find anywhere else in Northern Virginia, then you're absolutely gonna love the style of homes that you'll find in Reston. Next on the list is the Lakes of Reston. So Reston is a lake town featuring 5 beautiful picturesque lakes, 4 of which are man-made, and the 5 lakes are Lake Anne, Lake Fairfax, Lake Audubon, Lake Newport, and Lake Thorough. So with the Lakes of Reston, you can go canoeing, you can go kayaking, stand-up paddle boards, you can enjoy catch and release fishing, do lakeside picnicking, but the best part is having a house right on the lake. It literally feels like a vacation home. Imagine waking up in the morning, getting a nice cup of coffee, going to your back porch and seeing a beautiful lake. There's absolutely nothing better. Now the lakes in Reston, there are designated no wake zones, so you can't have an internal combustion engine boat there. However, you can have an electric motorized pontoon boat. They go about 3 miles an hour, and as you can see in this video, a lot of residents have these boats. Now a couple of lakes I want to highlight. First is Lake Fairfax, which features 470 acres of parkland with family-friendly activities, including campgrounds, skate park, and my personal favorite, the water park. In fact, right now it's over 90 degrees in Northern Virginia. So as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm grabbing the wife, I'm grabbing the baby, we're going to Lake Fairfax. I'm gonna go in the water slides and enjoy a nice relaxing day at the pool. Now the next lake is Lake Anne. This is kind of the heart and soul of Reston, and it was built and designed by Robert E. Simon in the 1960s, and think of it as the original town center. So Lake Anne is going to feature some restaurants, condos, and retail. Now, Lake Anne's not gonna be as happening as Reston Town Center or Reston Station. However, it still has that charm that you're not gonna be able to find with newer developments. Next on the list is Reston Station. So Reston Station is gonna be a fully integrated, transit-oriented mixed-use development, and it's the new crown jewel of Reston. So Reston Station features luxury apartments, restaurants, retail, office buildings, plus new construction luxury townhomes. So my good friend Marcus actually lives in Reston Station and he absolutely loves it. He says they're always doing activities there like live music, outdoor yoga, trampoline fitness classes, and more. And right now, as we speak, they're building a JW Marriott luxury hotel and conference center, which is going to offer a limited amount of residents. Now, prices for these condos have not been released yet by JW Marriott, but I was looking at their website, looking at the floor plans, and no doubt in my mind, the price range is gonna be well over $1 million. I wouldn't be surprised if the most expensive ones could be probably around $2.5 million. So at this price point, you know these are gonna be the most luxurious condos anywhere in Reston. And all of this in Reston Station is centered around the Wheelie Metro station stop. Again, jump on the Wheelie Metro, go anywhere in Northern Virginia, DC, and Maryland. And the theme Reston Station is going for is Metro plus Metropolitan. Next on the list is Reston Association. So one of the biggest cons of living in Reston is, chances are you may have to pay for 2 HOAs. First you have to pay your neighborhood/cluster HOA, and then you have to pay the Reston Association HOA, which is about $763 per year. Now, a common question I get is, David, does that Reston Association fee go up every year? Well, my last Reston video I did about 2 years ago in 2021, at that time, the fees were $715 a year. Now they're $763 a year. So yes, they do go up over time. Now, the good news of Reston Association is living in Reston is literally like living in a park. Reston features over 1,300 acres of open space, which is maintained by the Reston Association. Now, when you're a part of Reston Association, you have access to all the amenities like soccer fields, baseball fields, 52 outdoor tennis courts, 15 pools, and stunning, beautiful walking trails all throughout Reston. So yes, having to pay 2 HOAs is not ideal, but at least you get a lot out of it with the Reston Association. So Reston, Virginia is probably one of the few towns in Northern Virginia where you can literally just stay in that town and not have to leave. Everything you need is in Reston. Beautiful greenery, picturesque lakes, great homes, all the dining and entertainment options in Reston Town Center. Some of the biggest companies in the world are located right here in Reston, close to Dulles International Airport, 2 metro stops. Literally, Reston has everything you could possibly need. And if you want to learn more about living right here in Northern Virginia, check out these videos right here. They're going to be great ways to continue your research, and I'll see you on the next video.